All right, this is it. We're ready to go, and it is Welp time. Welcome, Ryan. How are you doing? Yeah,
Great, Nathan. How are
completely
you?
messed that up.
Yeah. Okay, let's try. This is stupid.
Start over.
No, don't even. Let's just get into it. Okay, so
Okay.
this is a Patreon. This is a Patreon request. If you would like to hit us up on Patreon, check out the links below, and we'll request and do damage to your songs as we're doing now. This is a request from Eric. Use that Patreon. So make sure you be like Eric and use our Patreon. You can also use PayPal, but make sure you follow the Patreon tier pricing. Okay, so Nathan, Radiohead. This is gonna sound crazy. I'm sure some people are gonna be the Cubs. I can't believe you don't. Okay, the only Radiohead song I know, and the only one I know is "Creep," and that came out when you and I were. I think it came out when we were teens, weren't we? Late teens, like 17. It
Late
was like not,
teens. I don't know the actual date, so I don't think so. It could be, and the reason why, I remember being in my early 20s dating someone that liked Radiohead, and she was younger, a couple years younger than I was, and I kind of thought, oh, what's this band Radiohead? And the only song I knew was Creep, so I was kind of like, that was all I had for reference. And
I think it
then
was early '90s because I remember you and I are big Stone Temple Pilot fans at the time, and they had a song called "Creep" as well. And I remember both songs were kind of around the same time. And I remember
okay,
thinking that's weird that obviously two different types of songs, but there was two popular songs around the same time that were called "Creep." But maybe I'm just misremembering. I don't know. I think it's mid '90s at the earliest.
I just noticed that as I got older, every time I met people from, just a couple of years younger than I was, they were huge Creep fans. And so I thought, okay,
Radiohead fans.
yeah, that's what I meant.
We only like one song from this band over.
Or they just like Creep.
They just like creepy people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm actually really excited, to be honest with you, to do a Radiohead song. And my expectations, I want to say they're low, but I don't know what I have because the only song I know is Creep. I know, of course, the guy's name is Thomas York, I believe. I know he's a redhead, and I have no idea what kind of music they play. Is it rock? Is it heavy? Is it electronic sounding, or is it I don't like? Are they like Coldplay, or are they like Oasis? I just have no idea what their sound is. Are they heavy, light, mixture of both? I have no idea.
I know that Creep fans are
Radiohead fans?
Yep, I said it again. Radiohead fans are die-hard Radiohead fans.
Yes. So those who are joining us for the first time on this channel, Nathan and I, we are not an information channel. We do not know your band. We have no idea what anything is.
Yeah.
Do not add us negatively about what we don't know. We already know that we don't know. Okay, good. But if you'd like to pleasantly leave us comments of information, that's wonderful. And if you think there's a Creep song...
I got you started.
If you think there's a Radiohead song that we should also react to, and I don't think you will after this review, we're terrible reactors. But if you think we could do something with a Radiohead song that you want us to listen to, then please hit us up on Patreon or PayPal. We'll hopefully be happy to do it, and maybe after the song, I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, let's go.
Find out.
It's called Paranoid Android.
Paranoid Android.
Glastonbury 2003. Here we go.
I'm glad we're doing a live one first.
I like live.
Yeah.
Got to prove your worth live performances.
Absolutely.
I think, so. Yeah. And it's a big crowd, it looks like, too. All right, let's do it. I would know.
Hey Andy, remember that thing we did last time?
See, I would know him by seeing him. I know who he is. But I don't know who Andy is, though.
This one is called Paranoid Android.
These
right. So, initial thoughts. I really, really liked it. It's kind of what I thought it would be. Meaning, like I wasn't surprised by maybe what I was going to hear or the experience I was going to hear.
Mhm.
I definitely, first off, I definitely want to hear more Radiohead. Like
Mm.
I want to hear more, and I will say this right now: that song's better than Creep. And
Yeah.
so that's a good sign. Well, you never know because someone's biggest hit or publicly or whatever it is, their biggest radio hit might be their,
Yeah.
I definitely like I'll tell you what I liked. I love the bass line. The bass playing was incredible. I was hopeful, and they did it. I was hopeful that it was going to build up, not because again, the only song I know was Creep. So I was like, oh, are they just maybe a slow band, so to speak, or kind of a mellow type band? So I was really excited that they kicked it up with distortion guitar solo, kind of craziness, like a bit of chaotic sounds, and
Yep.
like. So I like that. I like that it surprised me, and in a good way that I was going to hear it. Yeah, went up a notch. So that makes me hopeful that they have some bangers in some other songs that you can rock out a little bit. And definitely, like you were saying before, the crowd. I mean, a lot of young people in the crowd. So this is a band that probably captured at the time a lot of young people that are probably our age and older now. But good vocals too. Like he's a good live vocalist, so that's a big plus. Yeah, this is a man that it's like anything. Like, was I blown out of the water? Well, no, but that's okay. But I liked it, and I want to hear more. So that's if you're going to introduce me to Radiohead, I'm not opposed to hearing more.
Okay. Yeah, my takeaways from this, I can see that it's an experimental band, so they're experimenting with things. If anything, you know what it really reminded me of, and I'm new to the prog scene, but of prog. It kind of gave me that prog vibe. And I would not be surprised. I'm just going to say this. I don't know this yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if maybe newer Genesis fans were also Radiohead fans. That wouldn't surprise me. And I get why some of those friends and people that I knew, when I was younger, I get why they were into Radiohead. At least I think I know a little more now why, because of the willingness that I saw in that performance to kind of throw out conventional approaches to music and then go, yeah, what if we like throw like a rip roaring heavy rock, just attack in the middle of a acoustic performance. Yeah. Why can't we, so
no, I totally agree. And yeah, I totally agree. Prog and experimental, I think that fits the mold. So I think what we'll get is something that's not quite maybe what we're used to, but that's okay. We would like not say be challenged. It's not that challenging to listen to. At least that song was, but because we've heard some crazy stuff on our channel. But I like it enough that I want to hear more, and that's a good sign. So obviously we don't know what the song's about. We don't know what he's referring to. We don't know where it plays in their catalog of music. So it'll be interesting if we get other requests to see how it compares to other releases and performances. So yeah, thank you so much, Eric. Again, if you want us to react to your song of choice from whatever band you want, it doesn't have to be, of course, Radiohead. Hit us up on Patreon or PayPal. Thanks a lot. Well, that was it.
That was Radiohead. That was Ryan and Nathan's first Radiohead, so there you go.
Yeah. After Creep. Which I don't like that song.
I'm trying to remember even how that song goes. Is that the I'm a creep? Okay. I'm a weirdo.
Weirdo, yeah. What am I doing here? I don't belong.